Oh, wait up, girl. Wait up. Come here, wait up. Come on now.
You came to see
You got
me?
it.
When 50 Cent dropped his Diddy documentary, The Reckoning, last year, Jay-Z and Beyonce may have thought they were staying out of the spotlight because 50 barely brought them into the conversation. But anyone who follows 50 knows he likes to play the long game. Now, fresh rumors are circulating that he could be working on another expose focused on the Carters, and the claims surrounding this alleged project are already getting messy. Some online reports are even claiming that 50 may have gotten access to alleged tapes involving Beyonce and other men at parties connected to Diddy. None of that has been publicly verified, so these claims need to be treated as rumors rather than facts. Still, people online are connecting those allegations to even more unverified claims about Jay-Z and the couple's private relationship. That part of the story is especially sensitive because there is currently no solid public evidence proving those personal allegations. What is clear is that 50 has publicly shown that he is willing to keep controversial celebrity stories in the spotlight.
As a close friend of Jay-Z, what was your reaction to him opening up about his infidelities? Were you surprised
No.
that he put it out there?
No, I wasn't.
No.
I was surprised about Lemonade, but I wasn't surprised about...
You were.
After The Reckoning came out, he continued taking shots online and raising questions about powerful names in the entertainment business. That history is exactly why every new rumor involving 50 and another possible documentary immediately gets people talking. Then, the story gets even more complicated. Rumors have circulated claiming that Jay-Z's lawyers privately contacted 50 and tried to negotiate some kind of agreement. According to that unverified version of events, they supposedly wanted 50 to avoid certain allegations involving Jay while allowing him to pursue claims involving Beyonce. There is no confirmed evidence that such a conversation actually happened, so calling it a proven backroom deal would be going way too far. Even so, the rumor fits into the public image people associate with 50 because he has spent years turning celebrity beef into headlines. If he genuinely has credible material, people are wondering whether he would ever agree to hold anything back. His history with Jay-Z only makes that question louder.
In Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce.
50 has previously complained about Jay's role surrounding his Super Bowl appearance and suggested that moves were being made behind the scenes against him. Whether every detail of that feud happened exactly the way 50 describes it is another question. But one thing is obvious. Their tension has been public for years. And when business, money, and old grudges collide, 50 rarely stays quiet.
Jay-Z and him was putting it together.
Mhm.
So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are.
Now, sources described as being close to 50 are claiming that he has been collecting information and possible receipts on the Carters for years. The biggest rumor is that he allegedly got access to tapes involving Beyonce at parties connected to Diddy. None of that has been independently confirmed, but 50 has said that he has additional footage connected to the Diddy documentary that could potentially appear in a second part. That alone has people wondering what else might be sitting in the vault. And with Diddy facing major legal and public fallout, attention is now shifting toward other powerful industry figures who have crossed paths with 50 over the years.
Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
There's only 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things.
According to 50 Cent, there's more footage coming, including details involving Tupac.
He has a baby by a woman that was dating Tupac
Wow.
to add to it, but we had to cut it down so it
For
could.
time. You know next year's going to be a number 2. Season 2?
I just put it on YouTube.
Jay-Z is obviously one of the biggest names on that list. Their tension goes way back, and 50 has never exactly been known for quietly forgetting an old beef. If he really has new material involving Jay or Beyonce, the situation could get seriously messy. Now, we have to get into what people are claiming about these alleged Beyonce tapes. Rumors have circulated about Jay-Z's private preferences and his relationship with Beyonce. One person who publicly discussed those claims was Rihanna's former publicist, Jonathan Hay, who made allegations about Jay-Z's sexuality and claimed there were unusual private dynamics involving Beyonce.
Like Diddy, Jay-Z's sexual preference is peculiar to say the least. Well, Jay-Z 100% is a cuckold, right? He likes to watch his woman, Beyonce, with other men.
Those statements remain allegations, and there is no verified evidence establishing them as fact. The reason those claims are getting dragged back into the conversation is because people are comparing them with allegations that emerged during the cases surrounding Diddy. Cassie described disturbing situations in her lawsuit involving Diddy allegedly directing and recording encounters with other adults. Those allegations became a major part of the public discussion surrounding his private behavior.
Is Beyonce a reflection of her husband, like you all alluded that Nicki is a reflection of her husband? Keep in mind, Kenneth Petty was 16 when he made the decision that he made. Jay-Z is an adult who has been making a slew of decisions regarding other people.
Other people connected to that world have also made disturbing allegations. Clayton Howard, who has publicly described himself as an escort, made graphic claims about encounters allegedly involving Diddy and Cassie. Those claims are separate from anything involving Jay-Z, and there is no basis to simply assume that one person's alleged behavior proves another participated in anything similar. Still, Jay and Diddy were publicly associated within the entertainment industry for years. That history does not prove these rumors about Jay or Beyonce. But with 50 reportedly digging through old connections, footage, and industry stories, every past relationship is suddenly getting examined under a much brighter spotlight. Jay may want to distance himself from Diddy now, but their public history goes way back. Diddy once described Jay as being like family and reportedly called him someone he trusted when serious problems came up.
Jay-Z, yo! Hey, check this out. Your home, man. Your home is doing a lot of things, man. Most importantly, you know, he had a recital that he has to be at the blue. But he reached out to him, and I told him that this right here was important. Bad Boy's celebrating 20 years of hits. And this is extended family. You've been there with me through my ups and downs.
Yes, sir.
Whenever I get in trouble, this is the one I call. This is my strategist right here. This is my brother.
Diddy also said Jay was one of the few people besides his mother who could call him by his government name. That shows these two were not just random industry associates. Their connections stretched back decades.
Who is Sean approved from the world of entertainment?
There's only one person.
Oh, go on.
And I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
There's not a single person that
outside of family.
That should be outside of my mother.
Okay, just
that should be calling me. Yeah, they should be calling me Sean.
But being close to somebody does not automatically mean knowing everything they were allegedly doing behind closed doors. Still, critics keep asking how someone as powerful and connected as Jay could have remained completely unaware of the disturbing allegations surrounding Diddy's private parties. There is no verified evidence proving Jay knew about or participated in Diddy's alleged misconduct, but because their friendship was so public, the questions keep following him. Then there are the rumors surrounding Jay's private life. For years, people online have pushed unverified claims about his sexuality and suggested his marriage to Beyonce was partly connected to business and image. Those claims have never been established as fact. 50 has also publicly talked about Jay's career and his marriage to Beyonce, pointing to Jay's Grammy success after they became one of music's biggest power couples. But career success alone does not prove anything about somebody's private relationship.
In Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. And you go, prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see the kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing. They don't rap yet.
The internet has also recycled old rumors connecting Jay to former football player Larry Johnson. Some posts have claimed the two were once extremely close and even allegedly lived together. Again, those claims remain unverified, despite continuing to resurface years later. One piece people keep bringing up is a 2009 article published on the 97.9 The Beat website. According to that story, an anonymous person claiming to have worked at Trump Tower alleged that Jay and Larry were staying there while Beyonce was supposedly nowhere around. The source was anonymous, so the story should not be treated like confirmed evidence. But the old quote is still floating around online, beginning with, "I'm writing you to ask a question." The anonymous tipster's message continued with some pretty wild claims. "I work in the building where Jay-Z lives, Trump Tower, and though he and B are together, I've never seen her in his building. But what's strange to me, I see Larry Johnson all the time. In fact, he lives with Jay-Z. The other night, they attended Cav and Nets games. When did they become so close? And why is Larry living with Jay? I have some video footage from my phone of them together in the building. Is Jay gay?"
I look and I go, "Oh, that's your big homie." Right? So he imaged himself after a gay painter. Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Again, this was an anonymous allegation, and the supposed footage was not independently verified. But that was far from the only old rumor that started making noise. Jay's former friend, Jazz O, reportedly made allegations about Jay's private life and suggested that he had inappropriate relationships with powerful people while building his career. Those claims were never proven, and an interview supposedly containing them became difficult to find online. However, people were discussing the alleged interview on Lipstick Alley back in 2009, where some users said they believed Jazz O's story.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies, trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man.
Then Wendy Williams gets pulled into this rabbit hole. One Lipstick Alley user claimed Wendy made a dramatic prediction back in 2008, around the time she announced her talk show. According to that forum user, Wendy reportedly said this: "Beyonce will cheat on Jay-Z. Beyonce is getting tired of Jay. Not enough to leave him because even she realizes the cash camel that Jay is, but enough to let a backup dancer or a hot upcoming one-hit wonder blow her back out. The first ever gay X tape featuring two prominent hip-hop artists will surface. It's only a matter of time. A lot of artists almost got pulled out of the closet kicking and screaming in 2007. Do you not think one of these ecstasy-induced idiots is stupid enough to tape a how you doin' encounter? Wait and see." That quote has circulated online for years, but it should not be treated as proof of anything involving Jay. What it does show is just how long this type of speculation has followed him. Then there's another detail fans keep bringing up. Jay apparently brought another man along when he first went out with Beyonce. Jay referenced the moment himself on the song 713, where he raps, "You came back, I let you set the date, no boo on the plate, I brought my dude to play it cool." That lyric obviously does not prove the bigger rumors. Still, because Jay reportedly pursued Beyonce before they started dating, people continued debating why he decided to bring his friend along when he finally got that date. Besides all that, fans have spent years debating the way Jay-Z acts around Beyonce in public. Everybody knows Jay has publicly acknowledged being unfaithful in their marriage, but some members of the Beehive have also questioned why he sometimes appears less affectionate than Beyonce. Remember when Beyonce called Jay "my beautiful husband" at the Grammys? Then the following year, Jay referred to her as "this young lady." Those moments might mean absolutely nothing behind closed doors, but online, people definitely notice the difference.
You know, it's music and it's opinion-based. I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year.
That also connects to something 50 Cent has said about their marriage. 50 has suggested that Jay benefits professionally from being married to Beyonce, even describing the marriage as an extremely important contract for him. That is 50's opinion, not proof that their relationship is simply a business arrangement. Still, it explains why he keeps bringing their marriage into his ongoing shots at Jay. Then, the rumors took a much more serious turn. Claims circulated online alleging that Jay was somehow controlling Beyonce through substances. A man known online as Uncle Ron, who claimed connections to Beyonce's security circle, was among the people associated with allegations about her condition.
Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way.
Those accusations were never established with credible evidence, and Beyonce appearing tired, distracted, or unusual in a short video does not prove substance use or abuse.
Renaissance of our market world. In addition, Fleck was a key player in helping the project feature HSS Training Center, location in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. And also gives back community as the founder of Brooklyn 1834.
That did not stop social media from dissecting certain clips. One video from a Brooklyn Nets game showed Beyonce swaying in her seat, which sparked speculation about what was happening. Another clip showed Beyonce and Jay leaving a pre-Grammys event, with viewers claiming she looked out of it and interpreting Jay's reaction to photographers as nervous. But a few seconds of celebrity footage cannot tell us someone's medical condition or what happened before the camera started rolling. So, when old claims from Rihanna's former publicist get mixed with these clips and 50's public feud with Jay, the internet starts connecting dots fast. But speculation is still speculation. If 50 really has previously unseen footage involving the Carters, what that footage actually shows would matter far more than years of rumors surrounding it. And that is exactly why people are watching 50 Cent so closely right now. He knows how to take an old industry story, pull out forgotten interviews, and suddenly have everybody digging through receipts from 20 years ago. But if this alleged Carter project is actually happening, the real question is not whether 50 can create headlines, it is whether he has anything solid enough to separate documented facts from the mountain of rumors that have followed Jay-Z and Beyonce for years. Because there is a huge difference between internet speculation and actual evidence. Old photos, party appearances, friendships, and random clips can look suspicious when somebody builds a dramatic story around them, but none of those things automatically prove wrongdoing. Even being close to Diddy does not prove that another celebrity knew about or participated in anything illegal. That distinction matters, especially with allegations this serious. Still, 50 has never been shy about putting pressure on people he has beef with. His history with Jay makes every post feel like another move in a long-running battle. And if he starts teasing alleged footage, interviews, or documents, social media will probably tear through every frame looking for something explosive. The biggest wild card is Beyonce. She has spent most of her career keeping her private life locked down, which means whenever a rumor appears, the mystery around her makes people even more curious. But unless credible evidence surfaces, claims about her private relationships, health, or behavior remain exactly that, claims. So, if 50 really is sitting on another documentary, the heat will come from what he can actually prove, because recycled gossip can make noise for a few days, but verified footage or first-hand testimony could completely change the conversation. But now I want to hear what you think. Do you believe there is anything credible behind these long-running rumors about Jay? Or has the internet taken speculation way too far? And what about 50 Cent? Is he exposing stories that deserve more attention? Or is this simply another chapter in his long-running feud with Jay? Drop your opinion in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who follows these stories. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.